Hey guys, what's going on? Justin Masson here with Nintendo Dads, and we're going to play a little bit of an afternoon. It's an afternoon stream, a little bit of lunchtime stream, so we're going to play a game called Day and Night. Jump into it. This game is in the Nintendo Switch eShop. Oh, that's not it. Hold on a second. That's not the profile I wanted. This is available in the Nintendo Switch eShop right now, and you can pick it up. And we've had the code for a little bit of time, so big thanks to the developer for providing us that access. Just going to turn the volume down a little bit here. There we go. Alright, so that's still a little bit loud for me. Day and Night is a puzzle game, sort of like Tetris in some ways. It's inspired by that for sure. So I'm going to do a survival. Actually, I'm going to do story. I'm going to play through some challenges. We're going to do this for about half an hour. We're going to jump into it. I am going to start off with story number 1. You can choose your character, which is kind of fun. Do not let the super kiddie kind of look to it deceive you. It is actually quite hard. I have played it with my wife. We play 2-player local, which is cool. They have that available, so that is super cool. And we kind of enjoy it. So, all right. So let's jump in. All right, come on. A little less dialogue, a little more getting in here. All right. Okay, seriously, let's just get into the gameplay. Here we go. So CPU is on the right-hand side, I'm on the left-hand side. Now the cool part is you may notice that some of the blocks are kind of faded. That is the day and night cycle that we're going to talk about here in a couple seconds. So as my kind of bar gets raised up, you have the ability to swap from a day and night cycle, and the night cycle then means that those ones that you have been putting in place now become available. So we can kind of see here that they come into play. So it's a little bit, it's a little bit tricky because you really are thinking of like what moves are you currently doing, but what other moves are going to occur when you do the actual swap. So it's kind of cool that way. I really like it. I'm not doing very well right now. I'm not going to lie to you. You can see at the very bottom this kind of bar. Looks like a light bulb. That's the bar that will indicate when it's going to flip. So the quicker that you get that filled up, the quicker it's going to flip. You can see it kind of adding right now, which is kind of cool. I am very concerned that I'm going to not do well here soon, so I need to really speed up my game here. They're actually, if you watch, they're going to end up flipping over the day and night cycle first, so that's a bugger. Well, I might be able to. No, they're going to do it here in a second, probably. Oh, no, yeah, they got it. So you can see they got it. And so it's flipped over. So you can now see that the ones that I had put in play are now active. So you kind of have to be really paying attention to what you're building that has flip sides to both of them. So it's a really, I like it because it's a kind of a cool twist on that kind of puzzle game platform that we know so well with something like a Tetris or maybe even Puyo Puyo Tetris. I've got some bombs on my side, so I'm actually trying to like destroy that ice that was put there. And obviously you can, throw stuff and by making combinations impact the other person. We're seeing a couple of those being impacts occurring on my side right now. So that's where we're seeing the lava ball come through. So it's a lot to kind of put into place, which is why, again, I think if you were just to look at it from the offset, you're like, oh, it's a weird Tetris puzzle kids game, which is definitely not true. The kid aesthetic, I think, can trick people. So I'm doing better this round, or at least I feel like I'm doing better this round. Or I shouldn't say round, but this swap. I'm really wanting to try and push for myself to get the flip over to the day cycle. You can see they're currently on the day cycle. I'm on the night cycle. And there is obviously a cap or top to the level as well, which we're seeing. I'm starting to get very close. It's that red line that's indicating right now. And I really just need to... There we go. There, that should flip it over. So that should be good for me now. There we go. Okay, it's flipped over. So... Which is also could be challenging, because if they have set themselves up... Which is what they have, what they had done there. I didn't lose anything off of my side, but some of their blocks disappeared, so it actually benefited them. Oh, and I just got slammed. So that's not a benefit for me at all. And I'm about to die. Oh, maybe, you know what? Is it possible that I can survive? It's not gonna go well, folks. It's not gonna go well. Oh, man. Yeah, and I've gone outside that one side, so unfortunately the game is done. So that's unfortunate. Yeah. I think we get 2 rounds of it, as I recall, so outside that one side, so unfortunately the game is done. Alright. Alright, so let's jump in here again. Sorry, just checking something. Here we go. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. So I just want to do, just while they're doing that, bear with me 1 second here. I know it's probably like, hey, he's going on his phone. Well, he's streaming. You're not supposed to do that. Probably not supposed to, but I'm actually trying to get information about the game because I didn't grab beforehand. I'm not a good streamer that way right now. But I want to just give information about the game to you. But they've already started without me, so I need to hurry up. Oh no, what am I going to do? Here they are, they're really fast. Oh no, they're faster, 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 fast, fast. Dun, 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 dun. I'm really hoping that you can all hear my audio, or the actual music audio on the game, so that you understand why I'm bouncing my head around. Oh no! The blocks are coming so fast. I am a little bit curious why they chose this music. And we're actually going to try and work to have them on the Nintendo Dads podcast soon to talk about this game some more, because I think it's very interesting. They were very excited to have a conversation with us, and so we're excited to have that. I just got to arrange it on my side. But why the use of this music? Why? Because this is... Now, again, I don't... Someone maybe in the chat can... There we go! Haha! I swapped it over first. There we go. Someone in the chat can maybe quote me on what the music is. And there we go. See, I had built a lot already aside, so that actually gave me a good benefit when I swapped. But I'm curious why they chose this music. Ah ha ha ha! Computer, I beat you. Yeah, Cat Janitor, I think they chose music because it's unlicensed, probably. Yeah, that was my thought as well. Is that it was probably free to use, probably unlicensed, which obviously helps to lower development costs, potentially. You don't have to go to an orchestra or someone that you're probably paying a good dollar for. You know, I think Grant Kirkhope, I believe, the gentleman who does, like, you know, the music for Ubisoft, a great example of, like, someone who probably has a high bill, or any good orchestrated music or good music in a game probably has that come across, but probably free to play. Cat Janitor, also, thank you so much for joining me in the Twitch chat. Is the music coming through all right? Can you hear it all right? I'm assuming, judging by the fact that you can, but let me know. But I suspect free to use. So, all right, you can hear it perfectly, or you can hear it. That's awesome. So I just do want to give credit to this game again. Day and Night. It's available now. It is $19.99 on the US eShop. Again, if you're a person like me, I'm not a huge fan of puzzle games like Tetris. You know, I don't mind it. I'll play a little bit of it. But my wife really likes puzzle games like this. So, you know, I'm happy to play games with her, right? We used to always play games, and we continue to play games together as a couple. I believe couples that play together stay together. I don't know. Quote me on that, maybe? I don't know. Also, it could actually cause huge anger in your relationship if you both lose at games poorly, who knows. But she really enjoys puzzle games like this. Puyo Puyo Tetris, regular Tetris, Dr. Mario. And she has been really loving playing this game. I think it's a lot of fun. I love, again, the twist on it. It's a good variation, a good kind of different take on this this method. Or in this kind of genre, I guess. Alright. Again, also, if anyone happens to actually know what this music's called, I think it's Beethoven something. Cat Janitor, how much is it again? It is $19.99 on the US eShop, I believe. That was my quick, now it's a Monty Python theme. Yeah, there you go. That was my quick look up there, is that I'm pretty sure it's $19.99. I did a quick check on it. Sweet. So there we go. I'm flipping over. So again, all the ones I use now in the night cycle are available. So you can kind of see I got a quick combination there. So it's really interesting because strategically you're thinking of not only the level or the move you're making now, but kind of the move that you're going to make in the future and how that benefits you. So it's a very interesting concept. And then of course you have these other components, like you see, like the leaves. So if you match 4 of those, they send things over them as well. I'm going to verify that I was right on that, by the way. Yeah, $19.99. So local, it has got a local play. It's got versus, 2-player split screen. There's a survival mode. There's a story mode. There's a challenge mode. It is, the publisher and developer is undefined. I don't know if that's actually a company or if that's just what they're calling it as, is undefined. So we're going to jump in again. So Act 3, here we go. This is in the actual story mode. And who might you be, stranger? The rightful wearer of that hat. And I plan to get it back along with this town. Is that right? Well, let's see what you're made of. I wonder if I get a hat at the end of this. I would be excited. That's a nice hat. So I'm going to try and go for the leaves quickly, because again, if you get the leaves or 4 together, it throws. So I'm throwing rockets at him right now. And it's as long as the 4 are connected in some way, so it doesn't have to be, you know, straight connected. Well, as long as 4 colors are connected, it works well, or it makes your line. So that's kind of cool as well. Reminds me a little bit again of Puyo Puyo Tetris, because it has that kind of function as well. There we go. So that one is more of a strategy for the next time. If you have bigger than 4, as you see in that one, it also takes it as well. Wow, he's really not he's not wanting to give up this cowboy hat. He's given me a really good, he's determined, you know what I'm saying? Really determined. I'm going to strategically put that one there, so that when the ice breaks, because it will eventually break, it's going to fall down on him. Oh, there we go. That should be a good move. Come on, feel free to break anytime now. There we go. I'm getting really close to my flip, but I'm also clearing up a lot of my empty space. Shoot, that was a miss. There we go. Shoot, he's really close, really as well. There we go. I got the flip first. Not a huge benefit to me on that flip to go first, but it's there. We can now see instead of the maple leaves, I have snowflakes as kind of my collect 4 puzzle, so I'm going to just strategically put that there. I have these ice blocks that are not doing me well right now. Not feeling good about that. Oh, there we go. So I'm shooting him an ice ball. You can see it froze. There we go. There we go. There's another ice ball. Take that, ice ball. We'll put that way down there. It won't impact me directly right now. We got another one of those. Throw it over there. Got another ice ball. Thank you for everyone, by the way, who's joining us in the chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for spending your lunch hour with me. I don't know if this is your lunch hour. It's my lunch hour over here in the Mountain Standard Time Zone. Thinking about trying to make, like, lunchtime streaming a little bit more of a thing on the channel. Double today. You know, I did have my double today. I had that in this morning. Even better, I'm not going to lie to you. It was free. Free, I say! Which is the best kind of drink, right? You in Canada, at Tim Hortons, you have like a digital punch card. Get 7, get 1 free. And I pulled up and they're like, today, yours is free, sir. I was like, ha ha ha. That was how my day started off. So I felt really good about that day. I'm not going to lie. Mountain Time Zone, does that mean you get oil? To get the oil money. No, actually, I am not in oil country. That is Edmonton and Calgary. I am located south of Calgary by about 2 hours in a city called Lethbridge. And we're actually, interestingly, ha ha ha, I beat you, computer. I eat day and night. Me too, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm hungry. Play for a little bit longer. So yeah, no oil money for me. But, yeah. Aha! I won the cowboy hat! Woo! A double for free today and a digital cowboy hat for my man. I am... Justice wins and the no good gang is no more. Feeling good about myself. Yeah, so no, we're not... Southern Alberta is not oil country as much. All of Alberta is, but it's not as much, so... Nope, I'm not into oil money. The Witch in the Well. Let's jump into that, will we? Let's jump in. I'm going to keep with... Ben is my performer. The whole province doesn't get money? Like Alaska? That's fine. Well, like, it's good. We still do get money. Just, it's not as prolific here. Like, our economy in Lethbridge is not based on oil as much as it is in northern Alberta. We're a bit more of a diversified economy and sector. The cat janitor told me wrong. Okay, fair enough. The cat janitor. Alright, so this time, we're going for a witch's hat. Alright, I like the witch's hat. Celebrating Halloween. What do you guys... Are you guys doing anything for Halloween? Do you sit at home and give out trick-or-treats? Do you do an adult Halloween party? What do you do? I'm going trick-or-treating with my kids, which is awesome. I love trick-or-treating with my kids. and this is obviously our first year trick-or-treating back in Alberta since our relocation to Lethbridge, or sorry, relocation to Ireland. But my kids are going as characters from the the Witch and the Wardrobe, sorry, from the Wizard of Oz. So my oldest is going as the Tin Man, my youngest is the Scarecrow, and I'm going to dress up as the Lion. The Cowardly Lion, so that'll be a bit of fun. We always like to kind of do a theme together, and so we enjoy that. Any bonfires? Hopefully your copy of Luigi's Mansion 3 shows up. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully it arrives nice and early. I would definitely recommend, like, get Luigi's Mansion 3. You guys, I'm sure, have seen my review. If you haven't, go check that out on our YouTube channel. And then after you do some trick-or-treating, sit down, and if you got kids, sit down and play with them. If you don't, maybe turn your lights off and just play Luigi's Mansion 3. And make sure the doorbell doesn't ring so you can have your undisturbed time with it. It is a ton of fun. I'm not going to lie, I'm really excited, and I know you guys are part of our community already. I'm very excited for our community to get hands on Luigi's Mansion 3, hear their thoughts, and I want to play Scare Scraper together online, because I think that is going to be a ton of fun. As you can, it's kind of like almost a speed run to clear levels, and you get little clocks to accelerate your time, and you're trying to capture all the ghosts, and there's objectives. It looks like a ton of fun. Unfortunately, just because of the amount of people who had a review copy, I couldn't really get online a ton with it, so I just played the local version, and I had a blast with it. So I'm excited to play that with the community. My daughter cut out an Avenger A out of her pumpkin. That's awesome. Pumpkin carving? That is great. We did not do pumpkin carving, unfortunately, this year. Somebody asked me, we're doing a Star Wars theme trick-or-treat. Tell me more about a Star Wars theme trick-or-treat. I assume you guys are going as characters from Star Wars Meeting Time. Oh, you're jumping out. No worries. Thanks for jumping in the chat. I appreciate it as well. And I think somebody did ask about bonfires, by the way. Yes, there was bonfires over in Ireland when we were doing Halloween last year. There was a lot of bonfires, which was really weird because we don't do bonfires in Canada, at least not in the area that I am in, so it was very weird. And actually, true story, 2 years ago, our first Halloween over in Europe, we had actually surprised our girls and we took them to Disneyland for the week of Halloween. Not the week of, but a couple days around Halloween time. We'd spent Halloween actually in Paris, but Disney was still set up with their Halloween stuff. So we got to walk around, and like Mickey Mouse was dressed in a pumpkin outfit, and it was really, really cool. So that was a very cool Halloween experience. People from my church decorate their trucks in the parking lot so the kids can trick-or-treat in safe, controlled environments. Yeah, that's becoming a big thing, right? The safe, controlled environments for trick-or-treating. I see at churches, yeah, churches are pretty common to do that. I know that our mall actually does that as well, and you walk around to each of the shops in the mall, and they have like a little bucket of candy. So, trunk or treat, that's a pretty cool idea, actually. I like that. Yeah, very, very cool, actually. Alright, so I haven't got the hat yet. We're apparently going for another battle. Yeah, I like that. Controlled environment. You know what? I mean, when we were growing up, it was... I don't know. Well, I grew up in the 80s, right? Things were a little bit different back then, but they probably shouldn't have been. But I appreciate the safety of it as well. So that's really important. We are not handing out candy this year. We're handing out cheese and cracker dip things that you can get like Costco. You kind of see them in your kids' lunches and stuff like that. So we kind of decided to go a little bit different this year, which I thought was good. I mean, kids get a lot of candy nowadays, anyways. So a little bit something different that you can throw in the candy bags, so to say. What game is this? This is a game called Day and Night. It is on the Nintendo Switch eShop right now. Released last week, I believe, for $19.99. It is a puzzler game, I guess is the best way I could describe it. So, again, as I mentioned before, don't let the super cute kitty art style or aesthetic trick you. It can be very, very difficult. And I'm actually kind of impressed I've gotten this far without completely dying and talking at the same time. So, That did not help me at all. Volunteers do trick-or-treat patrols. Yeah, that's third strongest mole. Thanks for jumping in as well. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's becoming more and more thing, right? Like, I don't know. The world is kind of sucky at times, right? But I understand, you know, that, you know, I don't know, any parent, we want to be safe with our kids, right? I've always gone trick-or-treating with my kids. My oldest probably starting to hate it. She's 11 years old, and it's probably not cool to be hanging out with dad trick-or-treating, but, I don't know. Got to keep them safe, right? They're the kind of your most precious thing in the world, and they're amazing, so you don't want anything horrible to happen to them, and it breaks my heart when those things happen to people, so. Yeah, so we'll be doing that. We're excited to do trick-or-treating this week. This week. Although it snowed here in Canada, in Lethbridge specifically. Haha, I beat you! Haha, I beat you again. Yeah. Yeah, it snowed here again. It always snows in Canada, right? But in Lethbridge it snowed. So my kids are gonna be wear their snowsuits over top, snowsuits and costumes over top. So we had to buy extra large costumes to keep them warm, right? Because not only you got to worry about weird people and candy, let's also keep them warm. So that's a good thing as well. I wonder what else awaits me in the dark. Did I just finish that level already? Act 3. Ho ho ho! Killing it, I say. At last, which is cottage now to find the well. Snarl. Jeepers, another vile beast before me. I'm no beast, I'm the witch's familiar. What? Gulp. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to battle off this person, and then we're probably going to, I don't know, we'll keep going. We'll see what happens here. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for joining the chat today. I appreciate that. Weird people and candy. Justin's hot take on Halloween. Yeah. Also, you know what? If you're going to come to my door trick-or-treating, this is more for the older kids, I expect an effort in your costume. Do you know what I mean? Don't just come, you know, in a hoodie with your bag open and be like, trick-or-treat. Like, come on now, make some effort. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to, like, teenagers who are, you know, 12 or 11. You know, 12 years old plus who aren't making the effort. Show up. I don't need to give you candy. Although I'm more fearful I just give you candy so you don't egg my house. I'm not going to lie. There's that as well. There's a little bit of that part at play. But joke's on you. I'm handing out cheese and crackers this year. Ha ha ha. So we'll see what happens there. But as I was mentioning, if you guys haven't ordered Luigi's Mansion 3 and you're looking for something to do on Halloween, that is after trick-or-treating, or maybe after the kids have gone to bed, or to play with the kids when they get back from trick-or-treating, I'm highly recommending Luigi's Mansion 3. We're probably going to play a little bit of that as well with the family, depending on how everyone's feeling after trick-or-treating, because they are going to be on a sugar high, as they normally are. Guys, let me know in the chat, what was your favorite Halloween candy that you got as a kid? I always loved Reese's peanut butter, like cups. Those were always like my favorite. Nowadays, that doesn't happen because of like peanut allergies, and you know that's not really a thing as much. Or at least it isn't here in Canada. Now, in all fairness, my daughter has a peanut allergy, so I kind of get that one. So obviously she can't have them. So we used to do like and as a parent, I do the, sure, you come back from trick-or-treating, I gotta check your bag, and there's sometimes a candy tax. How long is Luigi's Mansion 3? Depends on how detailed you want to really get into it. Like, if you just want to, like, rush and not collect things and not take your time, you're probably looking around 10-ish hours, give or take, of just kind of going through mission to mission, 10 to 12. If you want to collect everything, kind of corner to corner, really search for the hidden objects, spend your time really enjoying the environment, you're probably looking anywhere between 15 to 20 is probably a safe ballpark, depending, again, on how you play. The one thing I would say about Luigi's Mansion that I really, really loved about it, and I said in my review, is I spent a lot of time just kind of walking through each room, each level, each floor, because the amount of things that you can interact with and kind of really, I just found fascinating, and you didn't know what was behind there. You know, was it more money? Was it a ghost? Was it a gem? What was kind of in the rooms that really had me super engaged with it? So that's something to kind of just be aware of. That's why I kind of say, the time is kind of a tough one to really gauge, all depending on your play style. So, but yeah, I super love Luigi's Mansion 4. I'm really excited, interested, and we'll talk about it actually later this week about like what are they actually going to do for the DLC. And I'll tell you, you know, from a press perspective and from getting early access, we were not told what they're going to be doing with the Luigi's Mansion DLC, but we know there is going to be DLC. That was discovered, I think, about 2 or 3 months ago when the listing came up on the eShop, is that there is DLC, and you can even go check it on the eShop, and there's tabs that show DLC, but I don't know what it's going to be. And maybe I've totally missed the boat somewhere and somebody knows exactly what it is, but I don't know. Interesting that they've already got a DLC strategy thought of, or at least maybe it's not thought of, maybe they just already preemptively put the buttons in there, but I highly doubt it. I barely won that one. Barely won that one. DLC confirmed? Yeah. Yeah, it has definitely been confirmed. Again, you check, actually, I'll check the eShop for you right now. I'm actually in the... I'm on the Luigi's Mansion. And actually, you know what? If I was really smart and knew how to like flip over to other screens, I could... yeah, actually, you can see it right there. Add-on content. You can kind of see it on that. Add-on content. When you click on add-on content, nothing in there right now other than promoting the doubled feature there. But you liking the Arctis one? I am loving the Arctis one. Really, really loving it, actually. I have not found any issues with it. The only things that, and I'll put it in my review, I haven't actually done a full review for it, but this is now like, I mean, the audio seems to come through really nice and clean and crisp. It's got a really easy line into my capture unit. Using the dongle on the Switch and handheld is brilliant. I don't find any issues with it. It fits really comfortably. And then the dongle that you can actually use through a USB cord dongle that you can put in your dock and essentially play like on your couch wirelessly. Works fantastic. I've had no issues with it. I really, really love it. Are you using it wired or wireless? So for this recording, this is actually wired through the like audio jack into my capture unit, so that's super easy. But for most of my time with it, I have used it wireless through the USB-C dongle jack that they include in it, and it's really, really awesome. The only things that I just kind of find a little bit odd about it, and again, these aren't even like huge knocks about it, is I wish that they had included some kind of like case when you buy it, because it's a good set of headphones. They're durable enough, but like if you're throwing it in your bag, I'd like love a bit of a case just to kind of put them in, and they've got the cords, right? The audio jack cords, the charge cord for the actual headset, the USB dongle when you're in handheld mode, and then the USB dongle to Switch dock. So like there's a couple cords they include with it that I kind of feel like if you had a case, that would have been kind of nice just to throw it, you know, keep it somewhere nice, and I think kind of gives it a little bit more of a kind of a professional look to it. So again, that's a pretty, you know, if you're talking about things that I would be challenged by, that's a pretty weak one. Yeah, the Arctis 3 doesn't come when you bought one separately. Yeah, I'm looking at that right now. I saw some on their shop page that I may pick up. And then the other thing that I just kind of thought was just kind of odd is it just doesn't have Bluetooth compatibility with it. So that was the only thing that like I thought was also a little bit odd. Bluetooth compatible headsets are kind of, you know, tons of headsets are Bluetooth compatible. So it would have been nice if that was there, because then I could kind of use it all the time for every kind of device I have. You know, if I'm on the flight, I can use it for my headset, for my iPhone, and all that kind of stuff as well. So that was kind of the other bummer with it. But I mean, again, if you know exactly what it is and what you need it for, you're laughing. But it has met all the needs that I want from a gaming perspective, and I'm super happy with them. So I have to pull together the actual review. I've only been using them now for about a week and a half, but for all the games I've been playing, so like Luigi's Mansion, what else playing with them? Fortnite I played with them, Overwatch I played with them, Ah, oh, that was really close for me, actually. Whoa, whoo! That's why I went with the 3. It's got Bluetooth, but no dongle. Yeah. Yeah, it's... But I guess just Cat Janitor, with that one, though, that means, though, that you can't use them for handheld mode, right? That's the only, like, if you're just playing on the go, right? That's the only kind of, I guess, part that stops there, right? Justin needs extra dongles. Lots of extra dongles. All the extra dongles. I just use the wired cable. Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, you could use this for the wired portion of it as well for handheld, then Bluetooth to my phone for chat. Okay, yeah, I saw that one for the 3 as well. I think I put it in our chat. I was debating which one I would go for, but I wanted to try out this one, and I'm super happy with it. So I bought the headset tripod 12-inch extender. Okay, cool. That's awesome. It reaches my couch. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is I do like the fact that I can sit on the couch completely wireless, just with these on. And play with the dongle kind of in the dock, so it works really well. I will also tell you, like, these are noise canceling. I had them on recently playing in a session, and I didn't see my daughter come in, and then, like, I was super into a game and she tapped me on the shoulder, and I just about, like, launched myself out of my chair, so that was a little bit bothersome. But yeah, super good. All right. So this is going to be, I think, our last match, because we've gone through 5 acts. And then I'm going to, I think, head out and grab some lunch, actually. And by head out, actually, just upstairs and grab some lunch. Da-da-da. The dongle has a pass-through for the dock. Yes, I will show you that, actually, in a second, how that works. And it's a funny part about that pass-through for the dock. They don't really actually promote it on the box. When I got the box, if you guys have seen my unboxing, I was like, wait a second, it doesn't say anything. So then I really got concerned and wanted to make sure it worked well. And it does. And I will show you that after this match. But yes, it has a pass-through, so it works on the docked as well. Which is, again, so that was one of the reasons I really liked it, because it kind of had those double features. And of course, for full transparency, SteelSeries did send us that to review as well. So I just want to be up front that it's a review unit for us, and you know, people want us to obviously stay honest there, and I think you should, right? It was provided to us for review at no cost, so ha ha ha. So we flipped across. Did you win the witch's hat? I think I did. I'm gonna be honest, I have just been kept playing. I haven't lost a match since my very first one, so I suspect I've won the witch's hat. All right. Da-da. Okay. So I guess I'm playing myself, it looks like. So I don't know if this is the end of the final act or 5th act or something. Because obviously it's, you know, I don't know. It feels like a very video game trope. The final boss is yourself. Beat your own self. That didn't sound right. Oh, there we go. All right. Did I win a winner chicken dinner? And now to empty the well and be done with you. No, I'm draining. All's well that ends well. Amazing, you did it. And now I believe you promised... Oh, apparently only now am I getting the hat. Seriously? Sigh. A deal is a deal, you'd have my hat. Suitable for work, yes. Yep, please. Yep, no, I get you. Sorry about that one. That was... I said it afterwards and I heard it. I was like, ha, oops. And there we go. We're back to there. All right, folks. Folks, we're going to say that is it there. So we're going to end the stream. Thank you guys for joining me, and hopefully you guys have liked these kind of like afternoon streams. I hope to do more of these. I've got another couple of games that I'm going to be showing. Again, guys, the game is Day and Night. It is out on the Nintendo Switch right now, and you can pick it up for $19.99 on the Nintendo Switch eShop. So check it out. You like puzzle games, it is a ton of fun and a very unique spin. So thanks very much for tuning in. Take care. Bye-bye. bye.